And these are the signs near the border as you cross the bridge, and you have to report in to the customs, and you need to cash some money because they don't take the American dollars, so you have to change into Canadian dollars. And having gone through the checkpoint and done the business, we're on our way into Toronto. We didn't see the Horseshoe Falls until we came back. Right, we're now travelling towards Toronto, just across the Canadian border. It's Wednesday, is it the 4th today? Yeah. Very, very cold, but we hope it might get warmer as the day goes on, because it usually does, slightly, but it's very cold. Niagara Falls is beautiful, so we're going to go to Toronto, so we'll catch you later. Are we ready? We're now seeing our first sight of Toronto. We're getting close to it now. The roads are getting busier. There's a fine looking bridge there. Just remember that bridge, because we'll see that again shortly. And those trains, those green things were trains. You'll be seeing them from a much greater height, because we're going up that big tower there. We're looking for the car park. You'll notice it's got some old-fashioned trams. There's one there, look, just going past. And another one coming out. That's a kind of transport that they have. In fact, there's two more there, look. A bit like the ones they have in Blackpool, as we follow on over the crest of the bridge. And we finally parked the car up, and this is the buildings in and around the area where we've stopped. We're making our way towards the tower. That's a queue to get into the football game. We didn't know what it was, but we're heading for there, and we're going right to the top. Some lovely buildings in the place. It was bitterly cold, especially on that corner. That looked nice. And that's the entrance to the tower, the CN Tower. And up we go in the lift, pretty quick. And look at the view when you get up there, absolutely fantastic. And that's what it's like in the tower, on the floor what we were at. And you can see the trains down there. And there's the trains, look, the green trains I told you about. There's the bridge. And that's the road we came in on. And that's a little airport on the left. and a little harbour. Yes, that's where the planes land there, look, there's a runway. And it's quite a few planes on it. And what am I looking at? Yes, I'm looking at that bridge where the trains are, and if you look closely you'll see a tram coming over the bridge. In fact, there's two down there. And there's all those trains in the station. What a view. There's a plane taking off from that airfield. There it goes. And if you look carefully on the left shortly, here's that bridge I pointed out. I said, watch that bridge, we'll see it again. There it is. And we're all that way away from it. We've even gone higher now, and you see there's a train coming into the station, and this is as high as we get in actual fact. And once you get right up there, you see a glass floor, and people lay on the glass and have the photographs taken, and you can see underneath them all the scenery you're looking at now. So there's the windows, and they're standing on the glass up there. This is the scaffold. So it is. And there's the glass floor. And people didn't know whether to walk on the glass or walk on the beams, because if the glass fell through, it's a long way down. But these people lay on it and have the photographs taken. Pat don't know whether to go on it or not. It's pretty scary, I might tell you. Pretty scary. No, she decided not to go. I don't think I went on it either. But it's a long way down. I think I'm standing on the beams. There's the view through the floor. She didn't seem to mind. He's walking on it, look. Stay there. Not on your Nelly. So, back on the ground, we had a walk around the area, see what we could find. But we was mainly looking for somewhere where we could have something to eat. There's Eve. But it's a beautiful place to visit, and it's nice and clean and very smart. Nice shops. Wasn't all that busy though. We eventually came across this place where there was quite a lot of people having their lunches, so we found a spot. There's all sorts of shops, restaurants, serving places, and they serve all kinds of food. You just pick which one you want. There's Kentucky Fried Chicken, there's Chinese food, there's Oriental food of all sorts. Just pick where you want, and we picked something and bought it, sat down and eat it. And then it was back to where we parked the car on an underground car park and head back for Niagara. With a job finding a way down here, it took us a while to get out the place. It was absolutely packed with cars.
Park where you can, yeah, I'm afraid.
But it was very cold. I think Pat was frozen to the bone, and we got on our way back to Niagara. We called in a place called Grimsby on the way back, of all places. And when we got back to Niagara, it was getting a bit dark, and we wanted to see the falls from the Canadian side. And when we got there, this is how it looked. There was just about enough daylight for filming. Well, these are the pictures that Keith managed to get with his camera. As for me, well, we'll have to see what we got. My camera seemed to cope with the dark a little bit better as I pan along to the American Falls, which we saw from over there last time. But we want to see the Horseshoe Falls. And there they are. And it's a picture that we couldn't get a shot in the daytime, because the following day we left Niagara and it was raining all day. But Niagara at night looks a bit like this. We came across it and it looks a little bit like Las Vegas on a very, very small scale, I might add. Couldn't help but stop and take a few pictures on our way back to the motel. It looked quite pretty with all these smashing lights. And we're now going back in the direction of our motel.
Street of Fun. Yeah, oh, more on this side. A lot more on this side, isn't there?
There is, yeah.